The biggest thing that drew me to Daniel was his kindness and his open demeanor.
I always think of myself as a better person because of Millie. I think Millie's made a lot of my rough edges softer.
We met roughly 19 years ago, and we were both University of Calgary students.
I just moved from New York to Calgary, and I was actually going to university there, and I was late.
I heard this big thump in the back of the room, and there was Daniel, my future husband, coming in. Big duffel bag, a big parka jacket. It was very cold, and I remember he boldly kind of went to the front of the class, plopped down, and kind of had this very grand entrance.
And there's hundreds of people sitting in there, and I walked in through the door, and I looked around and I saw this beautiful young lady. And I thought, well, you know what, if I'm gonna be here, I might as well sit behind somebody I actually enjoy looking at.
I was 20 when I met him, so really young, really, really young.
I remember thinking to myself, wow, this is how you live life. You know, looking at Millie and see how she interacted with people, how she enjoyed the day-to-day. And I think that kind of was very infectious to me.
I think one of the biggest attributes that I admire about my husband is his integrity. Professionally, in his home life, as a husband, as a father, integrity is a word that stands out the most. And it's something that I truly respect and I admire and I value.
You know, if you want to trust someone, choose her. She would be somebody who would never let you down, and always put your needs before hers. Both our lives are pretty hectic sometimes, and I think one of the things we've always done ever since we were together and we started dating is to spend time talking.
I know it sounds very simple, but we just like to talk about our day.
When I was going to medical school, Millie would come home, you know, she'd give me 15 minutes to vent, and then we'd do our thing, and then at night when the kids were in bed, we would spend half an hour over tea or coffee just talking.
There are days where I pick up the phone and I need to tell him something immediately, and it's nothing scary, but it's just something exciting that happened, and you want to be able to share it, and that's what I love.
I mean, I love calling her from work out of the blue, you know, between a case. I'll go and just pick up and give her a call, and that voice really soothes me, kind of provides me this kind of security and the sense of belonging somewhere. We love seeing different places, meeting different people, and enjoying things, discovering things together. I think that's one of the things that I would never give up. When I was in San Francisco doing my fellowship, there were a lot of wonderful things there, but I chose not to do them, not to go to those places, because I wanted to make sure when I did them for the first time, I did it with Millie.
I truly believe we were meant to be together. I believe together we're meant to do something. I feel very fortunate that I've had 17 years of a great marriage. You really look at it for what it's worth. Out of the millions and billions of people in the world, to think that you've connected with somebody that you feel completely safe with, it's really a blessing.
If I had a choice between seeing someone, being with somebody else, seeing a star or anybody that may be for other people more important, there's no second thought about that. I would much rather spend it with Millie.